Yeah, man. You know what it is already, man. It's your boy Hugo the Savage back again. Yeah, Powerball 2, Ghost, all of that, all the episodes, deal or no deal. It's in the title already, so I don't even know why I mentioned it in the intro. Might as well just leave it in the title right now. Fresh off the bat of watching it, man. Another good episode. I have to say though, this might be my least enjoyable until the last maybe 10, 15 minutes. I thought it was good. It spiced up a little bit. There was a lot of dialogue going on in this and some mediocre acting, and I don't have to get it, Monique. We already know about your acting skills right now. It's a bit, you know what I mean? It's a bit dodgy right now. But yeah, man, the pretty much this one's called Deal or No Deal. You already know where the content of the title comes from. It comes from them stupid tutor and all that business. I liked it in the beginning, but now it's a bit cheesy. But I get it. It's just fine, man. So the episode, the war between the Tejadas and the Russians has amped up since the last episode. Obviously, you saw in the previous episode when Lorenzo was having his funeral, they shut they shut it up. So the base concept of this episode was to try and get that war either finished and win the war, or get it underhand in some kind of way. So it was pretty cold what they did, man. Basically, the zesty twins are no more. They added zestiness in this episode. I saw the back of a man that I never wanted to see. And yeah, it was all the lovey-dovey thing, but I have to say, Monique, you're a bitch, man. Yeah, I mean, you're cold-hearted. I love it. But that acting, no. But the character, it's cold-hearted. Basically what Monique done in this episode, the guy Kai we saw in the previous one who seemed to want to get a bit of Monique and he wasn't even waiting for the body to go cold. He was back in this one again, but she was kind of setting him up, flirting with him and stuff like that. You know, talking about becoming into partnerships and things. And what Monique done, the sneak of it, she let Drew know that she was okay with the zesty cousin, they could be in a relationship in the future, made Drew get his hopes up so he would go and be with him, and then set up a meeting with Kai, took out Kai's crew, took out Kai, while Kane and Drew wasn't in the room. She took Kai's phone, text the zesty twin, and said, yo, I think they know that it wasn't the Russians that killed Lorenzo, it was us. And then put the phone back in his pocket. So obviously, when them two come in the room and check Kai's pockets to see that, yo, Kai killed Dad, and someone else on the other side of his phone is the man who helped him. Then you get the zesty scene in the hotel with Drew and cousin Zesty. And then, yeah, man, they're talking about, like, yo, I like you and all this business, lovey-dovey stuff. And then when homeboy goes in actually, it's not my homeboy, but when he goes in the shower, Drew texts that phone saying, yo, I'm on my way to meet you to the suspicious dude who helped kill his dad. And then zesty twin number 2, his phone goes off, Drew sees it, bam, you killed my dad. In the shower, bow, shot to the chest and that. Yeah, don't know how comfortable I feel about killing naked dudes though. You know what I mean? Because it's a bit awkward. And then Kane came straight in the room. And yeah, gave his brother a hug. So there's a little bit of love from Kane there. Also Kane in this episode, more character building. I like what they've done with him and Effie because I thought it was going to go full-fledged from the previous episode that he said he's got her and he's going to help with the drugs. So this one, they're going to end up chopping. No, they didn't do that. She was struggling with her tuition fees and he said he'll help her. She didn't want the help, so he paid it off for the whole term anyway. And now they've got that love-hate thing going on where she's starting to respect that he's actually trying to help. So I thought that was pretty cold. You know what I mean? There's a Russian drug bust in this episode to get the streets calmed down with the drugs. And then, yeah, the police decided to build a RICO case against the Tejadas and Tariq and all these people. Tariq had to prove his loyalty to Lauren. And he played the recording to her, letting her know that Effie is the one who done all of this stuff. But it's too late. The RICO case has been built. And the episode actually finished with Diana being arrested. There was a drug bust at the house where it seemed like. And they only took Diana because they saw that course correct. Whatever that is. I think. Other little side stuff in this episode. Davis's brother's free now. And he's pissed at him because he realises that Davis has done something dodgy to get him free. I ain't gonna lie. If my brother's ill and in prison and I set him free, don't be trying to question me. Yeah, and then talk about I don't want to torture you anymore. I just bust my ass to get you out of prison. You better be respectful before I throw you back in there with a drug charge, you piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really here for that still. But I like the fact that Lauren and Tariq are starting to get more connection together again because I feel like they deserve it. And hopefully the way they build this whole thing is he ends up happier than his dad. You know what I mean? So that would be kind of cool. Western Holdings is a scam. Yeah, the whole thing with the uncle is a scam. The little Browning that Braden's with is a scam. Braden was chopping the thing and that, and then when he finished, he was just like, rolled over, and he was just like, yeah, I'm upset because Tariq. I'm like, Brig man, You were just clapping cheeks 2 seconds ago, bro. Stop thinking about Tariq, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Nah, man. We gotta stop the foolishness right now, I tell you what I loved in this episode. Man like Salim. Salim the Dream. Yeah? Man like Salim. This guy's a gangster. His real name is Clarence. So, he's done the little spoken word. I hate spoken word, man. He done the spoken word thing for Diana. Eat, breathe, sleep, my queen. She will be in the cabana. My girl Diana. Take her. He didn't say that, but that's what spoken word is. And she was just like, cheesy ass poem and that. Let's get out of my face. Then he tried to threaten her. I know you're doing drugs. I'll make sure that you get taken down and that. She hooked him up. Found out his name's not Clarence. It's like Trevor or something like that. But man's been doing equestrian, got a rich house and that. Didn't grow up in the projects. Didn't have no black struggle, no nothing. And she's threatening to let it all go, man. So this geezer's a fraud. I told you from episode 1, this man was a fraud. I told you, man. You lot should listen to me, bro. I know what I'm talking about right now. Yeah, Cooper Saxe snapping in this episode. He snapped on Jenny with the chin, Jenny from the block. So he was like, yeah, man, I'm only doing this to bring down Tariq and them. But now Tariq's realised, because of Lauren, that Cooper Saxe was the CI the whole time. But there we go, man. That's the episode, bro. I loved it. It wasn't the greatest one, though. Of all the episodes I've watched so far this season, probably my least favourite. But that doesn't mean it was bad. Yeah, I mean, if I had to rate this episode, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I think Power, for me, is always around 7 and above anyway. So the rest of them will get more. But, hey, man, I'll be back next week, because I'm guessing... Actually, I don't even know. Is this the finale? I don't know. Maybe there's one more episode. We'll find out. If not, I'll catch you guys another time. I'm finishing up Snowfall because I was a bit late to it. Well, I chose to be late to it because I don't like being a part of the conversation when everyone just giving their spoilers and stuff. I'd rather just ignore it completely, start watching the rest of it after. So I'm on the final season now. So by the time I get to the end of the following week, I'll do a review of what I thought of the whole of Snowfall, really, because I've never done a review on it before. But apart from that, man, let me know in the comment section what you think. And if you haven't watched Power Book and you're watching these reviews, what are you playing? That ain't my reviews good enough, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm getting out of here. You know what I'm saying? Peace!